One of the biggest lessons of the first session certainly was that behavioral insights is about changing the environments in which we work, live and learn, and not people's minds. In order to do that, we have to make it easy for people to actually do the kinds of things that they think is best for them to do.
I was so interested in Michael Norton's comments about engineering social interactions in groups, because there is this question about the ethics of the whole approach. And the idea of engineering social interactions raises all sorts of ethical questions.
I was really interested to hear what Eldar Shafir was saying in the session that we've just had, which was around how poverty kind of can influence your whole mindset and about how you go about your day-to-day life.
One particular one, very obvious really, was from Idris from Harvard about gender. The fact that if you have more girls, if you have girls in a class, it will automatically improve the performance of the rest of the class.
So one thing I really get from this session that's really interesting is the network nudges that Mike Norton talked about. I can't really catch up with all the new discoveries in the nudge research, so it's great to have here like the new stuff that really works. And so the network nudges, I can practically use it like tomorrow when I go back to the office, I can actually use it with some clients.
For me, the most interesting piece of information was that interviews are essentially useless in predicting future performance of employees.
I think the most interesting thing I've learned today is that default opt-in to organ donation doesn't always work because people might not have told their families what they want, and that means that then they can change that person's mind about what they've said.
The thing I found most interesting today was a new appreciation of the complexity of the decisions and the decision-making processes, and perhaps the lack of support mechanisms for doctors when dealing with complex issues that face them in treating patients.
One of my favourite talks was that by Johannes Eichstätt, and he was talking about how we can use language from platforms such as Facebook to not only predict people's personality and whether they're going to fall into depression, but also looking at predicting offline behaviours as well.
The questions from the floor were really good. I mean, that really kind of probing questions about future savings, institutional reform, as well as, what are the right behavioural nudges in different societies and different circumstances. So really, really good session.